realize that most of your unhappiness in life is due to the fact that you are listening to yourself instead of talking to yourself. Listening to yourself instead of talking to yourself. Because what we do over and over and over, we bear bad news to ourselves constantly. There's a reason why the gospel is called good news. Good news. You and I live in such information overload everywhere around us. We continue to hear bad news. The gospel is good news. Good news. And we need to tell ourselves what the gospel says to us instead of just preaching the gospel to everybody else. And I pray we're doing that, teaching it, speaking it. But listen, we need to say some of it to our own selves. You might know what I'm talking about. Some of it needs to be said to ourselves. I just jotted down these thoughts. You don't need to write this down. I just want to say it to you. Depression says there's more bad news than good. Depression says there's more bad news than good. Delusion says there's no bad news at all. Where is any bad news? Redemption says God will buy back the bad for good. That God, redemption is not delusion. It's not depression. It says, my God can buy back the worst season of my life and turn it around into such praise, such testimony, such a word of hope to somebody else that He will be glorified for the rest of my life on this planet. That's what redemption says. That's what redemption says.